What's new this month at Rogers Railroad Junction? Broadway Limited is rolling out with streamlined E-units in several iconic liveries. Introduced in 1937, the E-unit designation originally referred to the fact that these locomotives boasted 1,800 horsepower. It was a name that had sticking power, even later, when versions were boosted to 2,000 horses, along with other substantial improvements. Built with Broadway's acclaimed Paragon 2 integrated digital control system, detail is key when it comes to these models, with even minute differences between specific variants being faithfully rendered. As usual, prototypical lighting, freestanding grab irons, full sound effects, and a precision-geared dual flywheel driveline are all standard features. Hey, this is BLI that we're dealing with here, after all. And while we're on the subject of Broadway Limited and their commitment to quality, passenger cars of the famous Coast Daylight are also available. Widely regarded as the prettiest train in the world, the Daylight's presence graced the scenic California coast between San Francisco and Los Angeles for more than 20 years. And Broadway does this legendary train justice with heretofore unheard-of levels of detail. From working full-width diaphragms to rooftop antennas and interior lighting, nothing is too small to be left out. Note how even the backs of the chairs have those little doily things on them. Then there's Athearn, who's keeping up with the Joneses this month with an offering of SD70 ACEs in a wide variety of road names. Designed by EMD in response to a tightening of environmental regulations regarding diesel emissions, the first of these 4,300 horsepower beasts was delivered in 2008 and proved an instant hit with railroads throughout the nation. Part of Athearn's acclaimed Genesis line, units are offered in these road names and liveries, while other details include wire handrails and cut levers, a full set of MU connections, unit-appropriate antenna domes and ditch light placement, photo-etched vents and grillwork, and a rebuilt inverter box behind the cab on the left-hand side, a feature that ultimately sets these units apart from all other EMD products of the era. SD45-2s, also from EMD, and also from Athearn Genesis. Festively adorned with the commemorative bicentennial livery that a handful of Santa Fe locomotives wore between 1975 and 77. Unit-specific features include decorative handrail placards, a rooftop air conditioner, oversized anti-climbers, strobe lights, and an appropriate radio antenna. It's a perfect match for our equally patriotic SD45-T2s, this time in Athearn's ready-to-roll line. Built with their intakes down low as a coping mechanism for the long tunnels of the Donner Pass route, tunnel motors, as these units were known, have long since become iconic symbols of the mighty Southern Pacific. Available in multiple road names and paint schemes, the list of key details includes appropriate air horns and antenna, an L window on the engineer's side, typical of later SP units, rooftop AC unit, and the characteristic SP tall snowplow on the nose end. Also available in Bloody Nose livery and the much-maligned Kodachrome paint scheme of the ill-fated Santa Fe merger. SPSF. Shouldn't paint so fast. Continuing onward within the ready-to-roll family, we're going bottoms up with the world-famous Napa Valley Wine Train. A fixture of the wine country's tourism scene since its debut in 1989, the wine train, with its iconic maroon and gold livery, has long since become a magnet for rail fans and wine enthusiasts the world over. While we await the delivery of anticipated diner and observation cars, elegant Alco FAs match with tank cars and a caboose to form a unique and distinctly recognizable train set, straight out of the glossiest of travel magazines. Robin Leach never got to ride like this. Available individually, so you can build as large or as small of a train as your ambitions and your layout will allow. And finally, from the ready-to-roll line, 40-foot derrick cars for maintenance of way service. Typical of cars found in service between the late 1930s and mid-50s, derricks such as these were used for lifting hardware such as rails and ties into position, and for maneuvering small pieces of equipment around a worksite. No work train would have been complete during that era without one or two of these utilitarian lifters to help save time and aching backs alike. Built with Bettendorf trucks and machined metal wheels, optimized weighting and a short turning radius provide trouble-free operation under any conditions. And then there's Intermountain, who's out with 40-foot boxcars and a variety of road names. Featuring see-through roof walks and freestanding ladders and grab irons, RP25 metal wheels and knuckle couplers present an image of industry-leading detailed realism. Not to be outdone, Atlas is releasing two new offerings this month. First on parade, two bay offset coal hoppers. Built in the 1930s and 40s for the then booming East Coast coal industry, these cars formed the backbone of American energy distribution throughout the middle of the 20th century. Featuring blackened metal wheels, Accumate brand knuckle couplers, and free-rolling 50-ton trucks. A classic look for a classic car. Secondly, 52-foot Evans gondolas are also on offer. The workhorse of the steel industry, the open-top, low-side design of these cars made them some of the most widely used and utilized freight cars of all time, hauling all manner of bulk commodities and manufactured goods. Features include accurate dimensions with true scale details, optimized weighting, metal wheels, and full underbody detail. These utilitarian haulers are ready to run right out of the box. And acknowledging that sometimes it's the little things in life that count the most, our collection of N-scale offerings has grown this month, most notably with various diesel electrics, also from Atlas. From the vaunted GP35 to the specialized Jeep 15 to the ubiquitous Jeep 7 and even General Electric's muscular Dash 8. These modern workhorses are rendered in stunning detail, including MU connections and snowplows where applicable. And sticking to our small world theme, but at the same time returning back to Athern where our journey began, mechanical refrigerator cars are available with self-contained sound effects. Available with both older grille work and in the newer open-end style, these models represent a meticulous rendering of current refrigerated transport technology. Commonly found on freight trains across America, these purveyors of perishable cargo are a comfortable fit for almost any modeler's collection. But then that's just the level of quality and service that you've come to expect from Northern California's most complete railroad hobbyist store. So stop on by and see what else is new here at Rogers Railroad Junction today.